Hi, in this next keynote, we want to talk a little about the possibility to use rewinding, trimming, or slitting machine in the field of building materials for the construction industry, for builders, merchants, retailers, and things like that. So the market for building materials is huge and growing, especially for modern concepts like wooden houses and modern approaches of using material, also like foils, films, tapes, and things like that. A lot of this modern construction material requires rewinding or at least trimming of some sort, and also slitting. And this could be material like adhesive tapes, vapor barriers, facade liners, house wraps or commercial wraps, roofing felt, roofing ice guards, flooring, underlayment, wallpapers, and many more. So we want to give you an idea of a business case that handles these kinds of material, and now we want to test with two different kinds of media this workflow. So the first we will try is a vapor barrier, and we will use our UI 1650 ADWS converting center with a unwind, feeding head, cross-cutting head, and the rewind shaft that also can be used for slitting in order to create precise rewinds of this vapor barrier, which can be useful to have the right lengths of vapor barrier segments at a construction site, so to always be able to use exactly the amount of material and not having to cut the material on site by hand. So things like that could be very interesting as part of this business case. So loading a roll of this film on a 3-inch core works like this. Also, other chucks are available from 3-inch to 2-inch to 40 millimeters. So also media wound to different core sizes are no problem. Then not only the hardware side, also the software side comes into play. I want to show you the Convert Plus 2 software. I just started in English. So this software controls the actual converting process and target lengths and target widths, amounts of rolls and amounts of segments wound to a roll, things like that. So for example, we have a product list here that we can pick out where we can pick single items out of. And from these items, we can set quantity for 10, for example, and we know we need 11.5 yards of this vapor barrier on our construction site to cover exactly the length of the house. Could be a typical application. For the demonstration now, I will switch over to 5 meters of this material. We will create a production queue out of just a single job in this case. Then, Then we use the barcode or the QR code on our roll and scan it to confirm that this is really the kind of film or foil we need for the current job. And we also learn that 20 meter is the length left on this roll that we can wind off from now. And then we, in order to process this kind of material, we need to switch over to hand loading because the automatic feeding system that we will see later is not working with that kind of multi-layer material. So in order to feed our film, oh no, wait, first we will load on an empty paper core. And then we start the manual feeding process of pulling the material through the open cross-cutting head and presenting it at the attaching position. And then we use some masking tape to fix it to the paper core. And then we just close the head. And then we're ready to do the 5-meter rewind. So you will see within some seconds we have an exact 5-meter rewind. It's the accuracy is actually very high. It's better than 0.1%,